Hi and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We just defended our keep from an invasion. So we're at Caed Noir. And we're going to rest and then head to Searing Falls or Deerford Village or both. But let's start with the rest. No bonus, whatever. Let's rest anyway. You awake to see Durance, his staff held in both of his hands. Before him, a flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Okay. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes cannot focus on him. Perhaps it is awakening from sleep or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff. He seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles. Circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent. And then suddenly there is a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken again to see Durance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you or reacted to what have occurred. So finally this quest with Durance is has continued. So I had a dream about Durance. My eyes seemed unable to focus on him, and a blinding light burst from his staff. Something about the dream seemed all too real, as though something in his soul was revealing itself to me. I should ask him what I saw. Yeah, we can start by talking to this guy then. Thought I felt your eyes on me. Now come to words. So, I had questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckles on the wrong door.
I saw something strange. You were sitting by a fire and I saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a flash like an explosion, a rushing of air, incredibly bright.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
The Godhammer, that's the bomb that they used to kill one of the gods.
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
What do you know about it?
It brought the Saints' War to an end. Knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Eothas overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Eothas of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
You helped build the Godhammer?
There were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who would come to stand on the bridge to stop Eothas.
Yeah, so he was in the dozens, I guess. Shadows of the 12.
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer. As 12 held Aethys fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall. Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Magrin.
What do you mean, shared their fate?
Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence. The connection we once shared with Magrin, after the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without. Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Magrin was pleased by what we had done.
Why is that?
The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god. Crossing two gods. Even as Magrin shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind.
Widewind.
Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance.
Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance?
Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Magrin's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
What did you do?
I remembered Magrin's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal? As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees. Wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Magrin at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
What happened when you returned to Ashfall?
The road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried.
Well, I know your name.
Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that, or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and...
You feel as if your god has betrayed you? Do you feel as if you betrayed your god? Do you feel as if you betrayed your god? Let's go with this one. You feel as if your god has betrayed you?
There is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewind himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests. Did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. a relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
So, maybe the purges weren't that what Megan wanted either.
Huh? Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time, you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught. You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Tell me what happened on that bridge. We chose the bridge because we could control it. It was a place where we could choke Eothas in his own footsteps, where we knew his feet would fall, a narrow neck of stone. But this was more than that. It was a spine of the deer wood, symbolic of its backbone. Such symbols are important in the construction of a weapon, any weapon. Eothas knew that as well. I suspect that Eothas knew that as well, and so did his vessel. In its arrogance, he intended to walk upon the bridge as if it's walking on the backs of deer wood. And we intended to burn him with the light of our faith and his, 12 on the bridge, 12 in the shadow, and gave ourselves to it. Gave yourselves to it?
We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. Even Widewind's spirit.
Widewind? Why?
We all studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us.
Why was that important?
You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it did. At the cost of our own. And at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned.
Is that why your image was blurred in a dream? Perhaps your eyes were blinded by the Godhammer's light, Watcher. I may feel half a man at times, but even that is twice that of most others.
If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger. Made me re-examine the teachings of Margren. Put them in a new light.
It looked as if there was only part of you, as if your spirit has been shared in half.
I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and leave me be.
Okay. He got a bit upset. So
Hey.
Didn't finish that quest yet, at least. So let's continue on with our quest. Can go with fast mode. Fast mode. Just go outside.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So, come on, hurry up. A nice line. Yeah, this part is fine. So let's go to wood and plains. 18 hours. Okay, so we have already been to this area. I wonder why we didn't. I mean, this is where we fought all these lions. I wonder how we get to Searing Falls. Let's try to go to the south again then. I wonder if there will be any respawns. This looks quite empty. Running and running. Yeah, so let's go to Searing Falls. Can't remember the quest really. Well, it's about lighting the fires. Yeah, construction completion. That's nice. Let's go with this perception bonus for resting. Or we'll go with the Bailey. Don't really know. It's only bonuses to resting, I think. Requires Bailey. Let's go with the Bailey then. Like so.
I shall be discreet.
Start sneaking. Oops, what's that? Dragon? Young Drake? Let's check out quests. So, which was it? Fragments of the Scatter Faith? Nope. Cinders of Faith. Travel to the cave from Furga's vision. Searing Falls, yes, this is the quest. Don't like that it's dragons here. What the? Whoa. I hope we are only fighting one dragon now. No. Or one Drake, I should say. Yeah, this might be the end of this playthrough. Yeah, good luck knocking him down. Do you have anything against elements? Strength, not really. Guess we can go with the damage reduction and hope it will help. Try to mark him, knock him down. Guess frost damage is our best bet against him. Use this for the time being. Barely injured. Give ourselves a buff. Okay. Yeah, Eder is the strongest guy in the whole world, that's for sure. That's just crazy. Has quite a lot of damage reduction. Let's try to use this spell. Check if it's only foe AoE. Yeah. Can you use any kind of winter wind?
Yeah. You slut.
Go over here and use winter wind. It's like 50 damage. How much is the blizzard? Yeah, it's about the same. So let's use the level 1 skill instead. Like that.
Useless.
So he is actually exposed vulnerabilities. Tried to knock down again. No, didn't work this time. Not that I was surprised.
Yes?
Try to summon some skeletons. Give him something to attack.
Let's go!
Let's go melee. It's our fox that is fighting. Oh well. Let's try to use the heal so he can keep on tanking a bit. That's nice. We actually killed a drake. That's crazy. Let's check out the bestiary. So it was Drake, level 6. So it has a lot of burning resistance, obviously. Drakes represent a middle stage of a dragon's life cycle. They have developed from worms, but have not reached and may never reach the dragon stage. Drakes will aggressively defend the territory and seek to expand it as much as possible. Drakes are active, hostile against other drakes, who represent competition for scarce resources. Yeah.
Hey.
What did we get? Drake Talon, only worth 12 copper.
Margaren's fire
Not very
casts
impressive.
light in dark places.
So we managed to kill one at least. And here's a young Drake. Let's get our
Ready, Watcher.
ranger in front and do
Right.
some scouting. I was lucky, I just got one of them. Sword skirmisher. Okay.
All right then.
Well, let's spread out a bit.
Hmm?
I shouldn't go too close because
What? You can trust me. Of course.
everyone is not as
Yes.
sneaky as my ranger.
Indeed.
Let's do something
Hey.
like this.
Varith!
Let's just attack him
This!
like that. This will get ugly, I think. He's using some kind of hold, and we're also frightened. Okay. Restraint. This is defense against holds and stuff. But we are a little bit too spread out, I think. Let's go like this. And you have to stay over here. Try to knock him down. So where's my mage? He's over here. Can you use some kind of cool large area spells? It's a little bit too short of range, 10 meters. Should be safe. We need damage reduction. That's some nice damage from that frost attack. Really nice. I know that I have marked this one, but I will actually try to kill that beast with my ranger. That's a fireball, I think. Nice. That one is down. Too bad that our warriors knocked down. Interdiction. Well, let's use that. Try to knock him down again. This Drake is angry with someone, that's for sure. What's my priest doing?
Thing isn't doing the job.
Someone is complaining about the damage they're doing. Come on. Yeah, he's down. They actually have quite low damage reduction against piercing damage.
Damn, miss.
Which is perfect for my group since I have a lot of piercing damage. Some more Drake talents. And sword stuff.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay. Let's scout for a bit. Have another of these Sorip priests. I bet he's not alone, so let's stop our movement and use our trusty ranger. It's just a lot of Sorips. Another Sorip. Oops, that's a dragon. Or Drake, I should say. I wonder if this quest is for my level or not. Okay, let's... Whoa, what is he doing? This is bad new bears. Try to focus on him. I'm getting in a heap of trouble. Okay, let's try to go with another of these shocking bolts. And you will need to give us damage reduction buffs. It looks like the priest is down at least, which is good. Yeah, I need to keep on running with my ranger, otherwise she will just explode. Let's actually use a flaming fireball like this. And you can use... Let's use a blizzard. Kinda need my fighter to do something. The priest is using some kind of heal. I have no idea what they are doing. Can you pull him into the... closer to us? I guess not. Try to knock down the other priest then.
Not getting through me.
Because this guy is almost dead.
How may I help you?
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
Hey.
This boar is doing a lot of damage.
Hey.
So that went better than I expected.
Nice and quiet.
A lot of worthless loot.
Slow and silent.
So where is that cave I'm looking for. Sword priest.
Point the way.
A champion. Priest champion. Oop. Okay. Looks kind of safe.
Go. Of course.
Let's focus on the priest.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah, that's a nice focus fire right there. And that's problems we are facing. I need to get my fighter there as quickly as possible.
That's
Okay, you should not run further than that.
not very helpful.
So I don't like this at all.
Useless.
Try to knock him down if possible.
Not even slowing it down.
My boar got knocked down.
This thing isn't doing the job.
My fox is down as well. Let's go with an arcane assault. Is there any nice spells I can use? Could use this one.
Useless.
Dazing him a bit. So my druid is taking a lot of damage now. Let's try this. There it is. Didn't do anything at all, I think. I will actually... I think this red thing means that I will disengage if I use it. Let's try to use the frost attack like that. Nice, now I even think we are disengaged a bit. So hopefully he will focus on our tank. Holy power. So we get some might and resolve. Let's try it.
Useless.
How are we taking this much damage? He will use some kind of flaming attack, so I guess my
Useless.
my druid is in a bit of a peculiarment. Could actually summon some skeletons, I think.
Ready, Watcher.
Try to summon them behind him. So Eder is getting low.
Useless.
Can I use this wounding shot? Let's actually try to use this healing and damaging attack. What's this? Can try to remove this fear that we are affected by.
Hey.
Is there anyone that can do any damage at all to this Drake?
Point the way.
Not even
Oh, you should not
slowing it
get
down.
close to that guy, that's for sure.
Quickly and quietly.
Yeah,
I shall be discreet.
these drakes are no pushovers.
Hey.
This looks like the cave we are looking for. It's not. Oh, it's Pearwood Bluff. We can go to the west if we would like to. We have a young drake. So someone has to scout a bit. Okay. Yeah, there are a couple. Still a young drakes.
Hey.
And we have a lot of health, but the main problem is our spells.
Yeah?
Yes?
Is
What?
getting low.
Hey.
Well, not that low, but let's try to fight this guy over here.
Ready, Watcher.
She's actually sneaking now. I think from the when I met her, she didn't sneak at all. She just walked straight up.
Hey. Course.
Let's try to
I'm here.
spread out a bit if they will use that flaming
How may I help?
attack.
Huh?
Let's try to pull them with a blizzard. Okay, 5 damage. And he will use flame fireball. Okay, they are free, guys. Yeah. Alright. We will need a lot of damage. Will and dazed. Yeah, perhaps we can try to use debuffs a bit. Like this. Oops, even more. Okay. Well, this might get interesting really quickly. At least we knocked down this guy. And we can use focus fire on him as well. Let's just try to kill one as quickly as possible. Of course, there is another one coming. Okay. We need the damage reduction buffs right away.
This is important.
Yeah. Burn damage will not be very effective, I think. I don't really want to go in too close and use that flaming attack, or frost attack I mean, because it's a melee attack. Are we in slow mode? Slow mode isn't really that slow in this game. They're complaining a lot. Nice, we got a damage buff now. Or damage reduction buff. Reducing speed. Can be okay, I guess. Let's buff everyone's critical chance instead. Still have a 1 knockdown that I can use on my...
It's not very helpful.
on my fighter. What else do we have? We have some... Let's try this attack, or not, perhaps. Let's just go with the piercing on that one. Can we debuff them anymore? Let's use this attack, whatever it is. Don't even read what it is. Okay, let's shake it out a bit. Pray against fear. So now we have a lot of resistance against fear at least. Let's move forward a bit. It's a nice choke point here at least. Let's actually use this thunderstorm. He will try to knock us down, but that's okay. I will not. Why on earth did he fall down? I have no idea what's happening. At least we have a thunderstorm here now. I don't know if it follows us. Perhaps it will not. That's a lightning. 7 damage. But it is stunned for 6 seconds? That's crazy.
Got it. That's it.
Dead on.
So who are we attacking? I have no idea. Let's focus on this guy. Yeah, we can try to charm them, but I don't think it will work. What? It's a melee charm? Yeah, that's not very impressive. Let's walk closer and get some skeletons up. And you can actually use this crossbow, since we have this choke point anyway.
How may I help?
Use the narcotic beam. Did you use it yet? Not really. Use it on that guy.
Hey.
Morris is knocked down, but seem to be doing okay.
Let's burn this away.
Kana is doing some nice damage with this pistol. What's this? Primal Flame? That must be good for crafting, which I haven't done yet. Any crafting. Okay, so we actually almost cleared this whole area. But I think I will have to rest now. Let's use a camp. I will clear this area first, I think, before I go into the dungeon.
Hey.
Here we have the drakes. Do we have any more information about them now? Yeah, it's that they have low piercing damage reductions and high fire damage reduction. So it's nothing new. I had some fire guys over here as well, so I guess there will be Sorip's priests. I don't have the same choke point over here. Perhaps I should go around. Let's actually do that if we don't get spotted. Nice. Perhaps it will work.
I'll see what I can find.
Perhaps it will not work to our advantage having a choke point, but
All right then.
it should be useful in some way. I hope. Okay, that's a drake even.
Hey. All right then.
Yeah.
Aye?
Let's actually use our
Ready, Watcher.
ranger then. try to lure him towards us.
Ready, Watcher.
Can you see us? Okay, now he should be detecting us. I might get a full group, but... Quickly! Quickly! Oh. Okay, he went back. Okay. Feels like he came a bit closer. Perhaps not. Hello? Yeah, he doesn't care about me now.
Point the way.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. If I was going to save, it would be now. Would be now. Eek. Okay, he didn't come very far, very close. Okay, he's using some kind of knockdown. Okay, we have him engaged and it looks like he's alone. So let's mark him and try to move out to the side so we can use this frost attack like that and try another knockdown.
Useless.
Nope. Don't think he liked that.
Point the way.
Let's go try to use interdiction on him to reduce his chance to hit a bit.
Point the way.
Another wounding shot. We are still not taking any damage at all. Now Edgar got hit, but let's just try to use another of these
Yes.
frost attacks. Because that's really nice damage. We'll use the breath of fire, I think, here.
This isn't working.
He got so much damage, like, oh, I should use this.
Yes.
I mean, that's piercing damage, so
Hey.
his damage reduction will not help him.
I'll
Yeah,
see what
that was a bit silly
I
of
can
me.
find.
So, is this side clear? Yeah. Should only be this group left now. There's no area to the south. And I think... Did I check the east?
Slow and silent.
Perhaps not. Let's check if there's anything to the east. Don't think so. Okay. Let's just kill this group. Hopefully. Shh.
Of course.
Let's bring our fighter to the front. And should I try to save my spells a bit? I think so. Yeah. Let's just attack him normally.
Of course.
Try to knock him down. I think I failed. Can you use the anti-fear aura? Perhaps not. because I think it's better to use this damage reduction spell instead. So let's save it for now. Use this one instead. So now we at least hit with our trusty knockdown.
Hey.
It's such an overpowered ability, I think, but
Yes.
I take it. Let's actually switch to melee weapons.
That's not very helpful.
And go beast mode. They are charging fireballs. That's bad, new bears. Could reduce their damage reduction. They have still plenty of HP, so let's just do that. Our wolf is almost down. Let's try to use the heal. I think we didn't even reach him. Or perhaps he died before I was able to hit him. So Duran's killed the one Drake. How did that happen? Oh, he actually did 20 damage each. Not bad, not bad. And this boar is really effective against them.
Hey.
Who would have known that the boar is stronger than a drake? Now you know. The more you know, kids. So let's check out this cave in the next episode. It was a challenging area, I think, but it was almost like the worms did more damage than the drakes. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.